This is an Evergreen Media Network production. And now, it's time to put you on the spot with EGM.
Hello, welcome to On the Spot with EGM. I'm Jesse Kriesky, and we are all excited for the Vero Beach Air Show. Joining us today from the Vero Beach Police Department, Lieutenant Matt Harrelson. Hey, Lieutenant Matt, how are you?
I'm doing great, Jesse. How are you doing today?
Very good. Thanks for joining us today.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we're talking about the Vero Beach Air Show, May 3rd, May 4th, May 5th. Now, I've got my backpack packed full of food and drinks. I've got my pet ready to go, my two-way radio, so I could talk to the people across the air show field.
Right, let me shut you down right there, Jesse.
Please do.
Let me shut you down right there. Because we have to go through a couple of banned items for the most part. Think of the air show very similarly to if you were going to a sporting event. If you were going to an Orlando Magic game, or if you're going to the Miami Dolphins, they have very specific rules for what you can and can't bring on, into the court or onto the football field. And this is very similar in that fashion. A lot of that has to do with safety. It also has to do with, obviously, for one of the things you can't bring is outside food and drinks. Mm-hmm. Reason for that is, we have sponsors there. They're trying to, make a profit, and also to try to, bring more money into the air show with the vendors that are there on site. So we don't allow food or drinks in. The other thing is, very similarly, where you were talking about bringing a cooler full of whatever, can't have that also for the same rationale.
Right.
We're not going to allow pets on site either. Obviously, if you have a service animal, you have documentation on, that's obviously something different, but we can't have pets running around, obviously for, refuse and things of that nature, and also safety as well.
Understandable.
Obviously on, for no weapons of any kind.
Sure.
I mean, to include knives, obviously guns, anything like that. We can't have that. I don't care if you have a CCW. You cannot bring it on site. We got to remember too, we're at an airport, right?
Right.
So if you're headed into an airport, what can you bring with you? Not a whole lot, right? And before you get on the airplane, you have to get rid of everything, whether you have a drink or whatever.
Right.
So things like that. It's the same type of situation. Obviously, we don't allow smoking. We don't allow vaping. Obviously, no drugs or anything like that. No drones, obviously that's going to be a safety issue as well. Mm-hmm. And backpacks as well. Now, if you do have, let's say you have a small child and you have a diaper bag and you've got formula, or you have, whatever your accoutrements for a young child in that regard, where you're subject to search. Remember, when you come in, when you show your ticket and you get through the gate, we will have volunteers there they'll have, wands that'll check your bag, much like as if you're going to Disney World. Very similar in that regard. And so if you have a diaper bag, things for a young child, we understand that. Obviously, that's going to be allowed on deck.
Okay, very good. Yeah, and those are understandable. Those are understandable restrictions here. This is an air show. This is at the airport. So yeah, definitely don't want to bring the coolers, the backpacks, the food or drinks. Leave those skateboards at home, people.
That's right. Yeah, no skateboards. Thanks you, Jesse, for reminding me of those too. I don't want to see rollerblades or skateboards or scooters or anything like that. Those are also not allowed.
Yeah, no vaping, even though it's outdoors.
Correct.
No vaping.
Correct.
Yeah.
And also the other thing, and we live in Florida, mm-hmm. and as we all know, wait 10 minutes, the weather's going to change.
Right.
Especially that time of year in the first part of May. But we do not allow umbrellas either. And the reason for that is, if the wind picks up and the umbrella flies away, then it's an FAA issue where it could also, prohibit the planes from taking off. It could cause damage, things of that nature. So you got to remember, we have jet engines out there. We can't suck in an umbrella into the jet. That's going to cause a few problems.
That would be a bad thing. Yeah. Yes, definitely. And, and this probably isn't a reason why, but if you open an umbrella in a stadium, you're blocking the view of the person behind you.
I mean, that's also an ancillary issue as well. But a main thing is for just stuff flying around on the airfield when the planes are trying to land and take off and things of that nature. That's an FAA rule. We can't get around that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So the main thing with that is please check the website, go on Facebook, look at what's banned, what's allowed, what's not. Don't try to talk somebody into it when you get up to the gate. Leave it in your car or leave it at home.
There you go. Good idea. Leave it at home if you're in doubt. Or go to VeroAirShow.com and check to see the list of banned items. Now, Lieutenant Matt Harrelson, you're involved with the Vero Beach Air Show this year. How did you get involved with the Vero Beach Air Show?
Well, I was voluntold originally back in 2016. I was when I moved back to the patrol division of the police department, and therefore I'm in charge of all the patrol officers. So I was handed the air show as being in charge of security. So this is, I've been doing it every 2 years since 2016. So this will be my 5th air show. Of course, we had the one that was canceled because of COVID, but in 2020. But other than that, I've been in charge of security since then. We have had, minor issues here and there, but it's a work in progress. We're always adding and changing things as we learn from each year, and obviously as the crowds gets larger, which we love to see, it also inherently we have to change some things, whether it's the ingress or egress or the parking and things of that nature. And on that point, in years past, we've had people paying for parking as they get on site, which obviously slowed down and caused a bit of a quagmire for vehicles trying to park. This year, you don't pay for parking at the site. Part of your ticket sale is parking. So you won't have to pay when you get on site. You already have a parking pass at that point, and then you'll park in the designated area.
Brilliant. And that gets you in and out quicker.
Correct. I mean, that's the thought process behind it. So we don't have somebody up there scanning, a debit card or taking cash, making change, things of that nature. We've streamlined the process in that regard. So now people can park without having to, scan anything or whatever. They already have the parking pass. They've got their parking ticket. They can then go park in the different areas. And there will be some more information forthcoming in the near future on their website regarding ingress and egress to show people where, if you park in this parking lot, when you leave, you're only going to be able to go a certain way. So, because that also runs into an issue where, you have to listen to the officers that are running the traffic control. We're pushing you in a certain direction, not because we're just trying to irritate you or because, we're trying to send you in the wrong direction. It's because traffic flow is so backed up in another area, we must send you somewhere else. Otherwise, it's going to take twice as long. So that also becomes an issue from time to time. So I'm going to try to get some information out there prior to on the website, as well as we will have a lot of message board signage that's out there, the DOT signs that tell you, right turn only, left turn only, or, pointing an arrow towards I-95 for those that are from out of town.
Very good. All right. Well, we're all excited. The Vero Beach Air Show 2024 edition. This is going to be the biggest and best one yet. We've got fireworks. We've got a 40-foot wall of flames. We're really excited about. It's going to be a great time. May 3rd, May 4th, May 5th. There's the Friday night show, and then also the Saturday and Sunday day shows. You can scan to buy tickets. There's also the food truck extravaganza, the Food Fest, May 4th, Saturday. That's from 4 to 8. At the Oaks at Riverside Park, and that's a free entrance. And for all your tickets, and as we learned from Lieutenant Matt Harrelson today, that even your parking isn't covered in your ticket, just go to VeroAirShow.com. That's VeroAirShow.com, and there you can purchase tickets and also the list of banned items. And one more time, let's kind of go over what you can and can't bring. So no outside food or drink. No coolers, no backpacks, no pets that aren't service animals, no two-way radios, no rolling devices, no drones, please. This is an airport. You can't bring a drone to an airport. No weapons, no vaping, no smoking, and diaper bags and strollers will be checked on entrance, right?
Yes, sir, that's correct. And just a couple other things really quick. You mentioned the Saturday night show. I know a lot of people don't know about that. They just think about the air show itself. The Saturday night event under the Oaks is awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really neat. Obviously, we're fortunate to live where we do, where we have beautiful weather. So usually that time of the evening, it's really nice there under the Oaks, which has shade, obviously, as well. And what's really neat about that event is the Blue Angels come there, and they walk around like amongst the people, and they go around. They're signing autographs. They're shaking hands. They're such personable guys and gals that are in their crew, and they're just wonderful to our neighborhood people here in Vero Beach, and everybody that shows up at the food truck thing really has a good time. It's a really family-oriented event. There's great music, there's great food. It's a lot of fun. And like you said, it's free. You don't have to pay to park there either. It's free to go there and go have a good time after the Saturday show, or if maybe you're geared up to go to the Sunday morning show and you just want to come out Saturday night. Either way, it's a lot of fun. And as you also mentioned, the Friday night show, it's a much larger footprint this year with a lot more performers. There's going to be fireworks, things of that nature. So I think it's going to be a great event all the way around.
It's going to be a great time. We're all excited for it. May 3rd, May 4th, May 5th. And Lieutenant Matt Harrelson, thank you for your service.
Yes, sir.
And especially thank you for your volunteering for the Vero Beach Air Show. Once again, go to VeroAirShow.com for tickets and for the list of what you can and can't bring.
And Jesse, if I could just make one more quick announcement as well. Obviously, there's still time to be a sponsor. If anybody wants to get on board with that, so that's a great opportunity as well for local businesses and things of that nature to get your message out there. And also, I just wanted to also mention that a lot of people don't realize that the Vero Beach Air Show, all of the funds that are collected that are profit oriented, it doesn't go into the air show. It goes back into the community. We're a nonprofit organization, a 501c3 that puts all the money back into the Vero Beach area, which is a great thing too. And that's why, a lot of people get upset because they go and they park along the side of the road and they want to see the free air show. And we're not going to allow that. We're going to tell people to move on or go buy a ticket and go into the air show. And that's not just it's obviously to make more money for the air show, but that goes back into the community.
Sure.
And that's what's really important to remember.
Absolutely. It goes to the community. It's for a good cause. So come out and support your community. Get a ticket. The Vero Beach Air Show, May 3rd, May 4th, May 5th. Lieutenant Matt Harrelson from the Vero Beach Police Department, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to the Evergreen Media Network. I'm Jesse Kriski. Until next time, take care.